Hey guys, George here. Have you ever known anyone that makes decisions simply because it's logical? And they pride themselves in being logic so much that they really believe that every single decision they make is based on logic. But really, are they really as logical as they believe they are? After all, we're all humans, right? And what makes a human human without the emotional part of it? If you think deep enough regarding your needs and wants, they're all emotion-based. Think about it, like money, Lamborghini, spaghetti, and yes, I simply said that because it rhymed. You got a problem with that? Thought so. So let's move on. So basically, for the most part, your goals are typically what makes you happy. Even if it means that putting yourself in pain is what makes you happy, you're still doing something that makes you happy, whatever floats your boat, right? So depending on what your emotional goals are, your logic is there to provide you the solution to get what you want. And if you're thinking that, well, my need is logical because I need to stay alive, sorry to break the news to you, but do you actually think that it is important for Earth that you and I are alive? You do know that we can sell Canadian air to China now, right? Alright, I forgot, I'm breathing it already. So yes, that's an emotional goal too. So how the f can you be logical without accounting the emotional part of the picture? Whether it is someone else's emotions that you're dealing with or even your own. Usually when we want to try and understand something, we tend to be overly logical about it. Like we love reading books, watch videos, we observe how other people do it, but all that information, it's only how it appears on the outside, which explains why most of us only stay on the surface level. Like for example, confidence. We focus a lot on how it looks like to be confident. We care a lot about how others see us and if they actually see us as confident. But how often do we ask the question how it feels like to be confident? It's like you're trying to write a book to someone who's colorblind, telling them how wonderful color is. Well, uncolorblinding is not something that you can learn, but you get the idea. So let's put in some of that imagination and creativity when you learn and visualize it in terms of how it might actually feel. Too many of us focus too much in living inside our conscious mind that we never dip into our subconscious mind to find out what our true wants and our true potentials are. Not to mention that using your conscious mind to achieve something is probably one of the hardest ways to do it. Your conscious mind can only do one thing at a time, whereas your subconscious mind can do hundreds of things at a time. And there are science researchers that claims that the subconscious mind is at least 30,000 times more powerful than your conscious mind. If you're trying to reach a goal that your subconscious mind doesn't like, who's gonna win? And as one of the most famous psychiatrists, Carl Jung, once said, until you make the subconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. So the next time you want to make a logical conclusion on something, you might want to consider what your gut has to say about it. And besides, you never heard of any great philosophers out there that takes emotion out of the picture, right? Confucius say to live a happy and fulfilling life is to ignore all emotions. What? He did not say that? Impossible. And if you're really that logical, hey Siri, what is logic? Well, that's logical. So anyway, keep on hunting your dreams, hit subscribe, and I'll see you all next time around.